Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to do a very simple Buildbox trivia apps, or I may say it a Buildbox quiz apps. Okay, to do that, let's create a new page, portrait, distance, and default. Click create. Okay, I'm going to maximize this. Delete the scene number one and delete everything else in this page because we don't need them. Okay, we only need the start page. Okay, and then go back to the schematic view, and then rename your world one as, I should put this as question number one. Question one. Alright, I already prepare my image here for question number one. I'm going to click and drag my image as a object, and then leave this as 320 and 568. Alright, and then lock. Okay, let's take a short preview. The image is moving down. Okay, let's fix that first. From here, go to the character and then change the setting to or maybe not the character. Let's go back to the world. Simply reduce this to 0 and 0, and let's see if it's still moving down. If it's still falling down, well, not anymore. Alright. Okay, now that I have my question number one page, let's copy my question this world for question number two. Of course, it's going to be a different UI for each question, but for that, let's delete this and let's bring in my sample question number two and object 320568 and log. Okay, now I have question one and question two. This is my menu game. Every time I start my game, I will be moved directly to my question one. Alright, now let's go to the world UI, remove everything else. Okay, and then we need to bring in a image, the same image as question 1 and question 2, because the button A, B, C is in the same position. But since we don't know where is the exact position for the button, I'm gonna have to bring in any one of the question to the UI page and then set this as 320568 and then lock this. I'm just going to need this as a sample. Okay, you can also direct you can also straight away using only the world UI without having this world. Okay, you can simply straight away go to the start without go through the world and then have the same page as question 1, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a world because in this world, or otherwise this blue box here, you can have any other effect, okay, compared to this green UI. Okay, the only differences between this blue and green is you can have more effects and more gameplay on this world. Okay, that is the only reason why am I using this. Okay, it's up to you. If you want to make a simple page, you can just simply from start and go to the full UI. Okay, but as for me, I'm going to use this. Then click this question 1. Before that, I'm going to rename this as question 1 UI. Okay, now that I have this, I can bring in the I can bring in more, but I need to bring in button. Alright, okay, let's bring in the navigation button, so that every time your player press any of the selection button, it will brings you to the uh, different UI. Okay, for this one I'm just going to use UI. But remember, you need to rename your navigation button, as since we are in the question 1, it has to be question 1A, Q1A, Q1B, Q1C. Alright, we have to do the same for the UI for question 2. Let me rename this. So I have to copy this. This is question 2 UI. Okay, this is question 1. This is question 2. Alright, let's leave this game over UI blank at the moment. Okay, since this is a question 2 UI, we're gonna have to rename the navigation button to question 2A, B, and C. Okay, I think I didn't put this one as question 1. This is an exclamation mark. Okay, supposed to be question 1, question 1, question 1. Alright, so the reason why we need to have the different name is because every time we press, the name will take, the navigation button will take you to a different UI. So let's create a UI for answer A. Just right click on the blank area and then new UI. This one I have to rename as answer question 1A. So I need to have answer question 1B. The name is important, okay? And C. So before I continue doing this, I'm gonna need to bring in the answer. For example, if your player answer the correct answer, I will put this mark. If he answer the wrong answer, I will put this mark. So let me go here and then bring in this an object false, delete, and object true. Okay, we have checked in the object library. I have this false and true image. Okay, now let's get back to this question A. But before that, we need to create just one more page for the result page. Okay, I'm going to quickly copy this, rename this as result result page. Okay, mm, let me disconnect this. Okay, I'm going to delete this and then click and drag my result page as an as a back as an object. All right, 320568 and then lock. Okay, the answer for question 1 is C. The answer for question 2 is B. But we still can put an indicator here for the user to see which he answer. Okay, if he answer question, for example, if he answer A for question 1, I'm going to put an X, red X here because he answered it wrong. But if he answer it correct, I'm going to put the correct mark here because he answered C. Okay, to do that, I'm gonna need to bring in one more UI. uh, yes, one more blank UI. Okay, I think my son is crying there. Okay, let me delete this because we only need this for the reference for the button. Okay, A for A, B for B, C for C. So here I'm going to bring in an lock button. See if I can find the lock button. Okay, it's not here, it's under the UI. Okay, I believe I'm going to bring in this page here once again as a reference. Copy this, copy, paste, and then the lock button.